disable that.
I had to. I will use this piece of wax. You have a pen? But all the other tables that don't have so this one.
Barnett? Yeah.
All right, let's get the final games of League of Legends of Respawn ready.
This will be the 2 finalists of the League of Legends 5v5 tournament.
So who do we have here?
So we have Team No Clue, and they're called that because they're no clue what their team name is. So there's that, and then we have the what was the Chimichanga Batman? Sorry, Chalupa X Batman. Sorry,
Chalupa X Batman. Kind of sounds like Chimichanga. You do?
It was close. I was close.
Chimichanga, Chalupa, yeah.
So
I can see that.
I watched Deadpool a little while ago, so you know.
Deadpool was pretty cool.
It was awesome.
All right.
All right, are we
right,
ready to get started
Are both
here?
teams ready?
Wait, where's Jimmer? Jimmer?
It's 14.
Oh, right. Gotcha. Never mind. We're all here.
So, if you look at the stream and you only notice 4 players, one of the players, both the teams have one player who's currently not here.
So this will be a best of 3 between the 2 teams. So let's get this rolling.
Chalupa. We're just gonna call you Chalupas.
Are you
okay?
ready? I'm gonna call you Chalupas.
Yeah, Chalupa.
Chalupas,
versus
are you guys ready?
No Clue.
Chalupas are ready, and the no clues.
You guys ready?
No clue.
A.
Ready. Alrighty, and we are underway.
Okay. Have you been watching any of their games? So do you know what their profile is, their background is?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, well, we're going into this blind. So I'm guessing one of their team plays Fiora, or Fiora just OP.
Most likely, kind of the same thing that I'm actually expecting to see that we saw in the U of U versus BYU games. We had
Right.
some really good bans coming out, so probably gonna expect the same thing here. And we did see that Fiora ban, so
Oh, yeah, I'm excited.
we're pretty good at this.
Yeah, Fiora ban. Ooh, a Shen ban.
Shen is actually really good right now. I
Shen is
personally
good.
enjoy playing a lot of Shen.
His stupid little sword makes you invulnerable if you stand in the circle of it. So, think
He
of that.
did get a rework. He did get some changes. So
Right, Shen is really strong right now. I wonder if Shen was actually just a target ban. Oh, I'm definitely for sure they banned Lissandra, and that's definitely for sure a target ban. Because I'm pretty positive that whoever plays mid or top plays Lissandra.
Lissandra's actually just a really good champion right now. Actually,
Oh,
we
really?
see her a lot. Yeah, in solo queue and in fives actually.
I don't see her in fives. In LCS?
In LCS, they played
Oh,
her.
okay,
Yep.
that's crazy. Actually, no, you're right. I do see her a lot.
So she's a pretty popular
Malphite
champion
ban.
right now. Malphite ban, also really strong. He did get nerfed, but I mean that 5v5 or his ult engage is actually super strong. So
Right.
definitely a good ban there.
Yeah,
I like to
this
see
kind of
these
makes
bans.
me. This kind of makes me think that blue team is playing more of a disengaged kind of team. They're looking for more.
Ooh, the
disengaged.
Gragas pick.
Well,
We
what did I
saw-
say?
We saw this in the U of U game.
Right.
And we just
So they
we've
banned
seen
Kindred.
how
Kindred-
devastating this
Kindred
is.
actually a weird ban. Kindred's not that strong ever since that nerf. So
Kindred did get some nerfs, and haven't seen much of her lately. But
So I think it's either one of the person on blue team excels with Kindred. That's probably why they
possibly, or maybe just a lack of information on Purple side's team on what to ban.
Right. So purple team is hovering over Pantheon.
Pantheon also super strong right now. The new item did come out, so
Oh right, the new
he's
item
definitely
did come
all
out. Oh.
assassins are a lot stronger
no,
than normal. So wouldn't be surprised to
Better pray.
see a Pantheon pick.
Gangplank just got nerfed too, so I will be kind of surprised if they pick
Gangplank, they're asking for it if they pick Gangplank. Gangplank's got gutted really hard. Is not nearly as strong as he was. Even though his ult is still good, through only 3 barrels, you can only do so much there.
Ooh, the
And
Jace.
we see the swap here, the
So
Jace
Sage
Thresh.
is actually this player. Oh yeah, Sage. He actually main Jace. So
He does main Jace, and I believe in one of his games he actually played 80 carry Jace.
Well, okay.
So
okay.
we might be seeing some of that, but I mean,
Then MI high is pick Thresh. Thresh is not a bad pick overall.
Thresh is
actually-
pretty versatile,
Yes.
pretty good. So I mean,
Right.
I'm liking that pick as well.
Mm-hmm.
Really interested to see what else we have here. A lot of the stuff has been taken out, though. A lot of the really good picks that we normally see have been taken out. So
I do like the Gragas. I'm pretty sure Gragas is going to be a jungler.
most likely we'll see Gragas jungle.
All right. The Lucian pick.
Lucian pick pretty standard.
What did I say? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're mostly going for the disengage comp because they have 2 hard engages. So what I was saying is they're most likely going to be for a pokey kind of team. So the Gragas and the Janna was actually a really good pick. So that's probably why they banned the Malphite and the Lissandra. This kind of seems like one of those, get rid of all the engages so then we could just sit back there and poke. And when they engage, if they do,
What's interesting, it just seems like blue team's really scared of engages. They ban Malphite and then pick Janna. So I mean,
that's what I'm saying, yeah.
it's either they don't want to get engaged on or they really want to protect their carries.
Yeah, well, with the Gragas pick too, it's both engage and disengage, like what we were saying again.
These players, we actually saw some master tier players in the U of U game versus BYU, and also Amacelli here is master, so mechanically very well, and I mean, keep him alive, and he could do a lot of damage. So I mean, I definitely see where this comp is coming from.
Is Amatilli's a jungler, right? For this team?
I don't know what he was playing.
Okay.
I know he's pretty versatile. I have played with him
Right.
numerous times.
So US economy is going Elise and Elise and a
See,
Pantheon.
Elise and Pantheon. We did say that Pantheon was pretty strong here. My only
Right.
concern is with the Elise pick, they do have some magic damage, but mostly AD, so
I wouldn't. Elise does a lot of burst AP damage, so it's so reasonable to pick 2 ADs.
she
out of
does.
that.
The thing is that in the mid game, you can stack armor and then push health, and the Elise, it depends on how they play, because if you look at their team comp, actually, they don't have any tanks.
Yeah, they're really squishy.
So-
That's what I was just gonna say next. It's like
Right,
they're
so
really
This is,
they're really burst. Like they're all about burst right now, right? So if they try to engage with the Pantheon ult, the question is, will they survive?
yeah.
Right. So the another thing that you want to think about, if Pantheon do engage, they have a Janna and a Gragas. So literally makes Pantheon kind of useless.
With Janna is actually a really hard counter to Pantheon. The way you play Pantheon is you just kind of hard engage, and Janna basically negates all of that. So
Right.
we'll definitely see how they play around this, but definitely favor to blue team for this
Right.
pick.
So they picked Mundo. Wow, Mundo.
Mundo's, I actually like that pick. It's
I do
it
too.
leaves it. They have a huge front line here. They have 2 huge damage dealers, and then they
Right.
have Peel. I really like this team comp.
I really do too. They have a couple of knockups too, like Gragasult and
They have a little bit of everything, yeah. And I
Right,
think that they
so-
could really abuse this and really push.
Blue team is looking right now pretty solid.
Purple team, I'm really still not sure about their composition. They would really have to pull up something
If they
interesting for
pull
this
out
last pick here.
Jace AD carry, that'll be kind of interesting. It might work again, but I'm not quite sure.
I actually haven't seen it played, so it should be interesting to see how that works out.
Cool.
Not exactly the most meta pick that we know of.
Right.
so
Of course not.
possibly, what's the word?
A game
A
changer.
pocket pick.
No, it's a game changer. Nobody will ever know. That's it. Yeah. All right, let's talk about lane matchups after all the swaps. It seems like Amatili is going jungle. So, with Amatili jungle, you said he played AD carry. So,
This is quite interesting because
so it's Toast and a chill.
Toast is actually a support main. So
Oh, right,
we're seeing
right.
them play some off roles here. Amatielli is actually an AD and a mid main. Swish is in his standard place, but I mean, because we're seeing these off roles, this might actually damper their communication. But I mean, they're actually undefeated though inside in the normal regular 5v5. So,
Right, so-
they actually know they seem like they know what they're doing. So we'll see how this
Yeah,
plays
we'll see how
out.
that goes. They also picked the TF over here for US Economy.
I did see the TF. The TF is actually, this is quite interesting as well because we see that US Economy is a top laner. Sage is also a mid and a top laner. So, we have some off roles on this team as well.
Right.
So we'll see how this works out. We'll see that they'll pressure globals a lot with this composition. I really
yeah,
like
for
the
sure.
introduction of the TF though, because it really evens out their damage. It went from all AD to a lot of AP as well. So their mixed damage is really good. Now they just have to worry about their tankiness.
So, yeah, think about it like this, okay? They literally have no tank right now, but they have a lot of poke, right? So if they poke down and Pantheon ults in, that's a good fight for them. That's what they wanted to do.
Yep.
The only issue with their team is they don't really have an engage. Or, a really disengage. Think about it. TF has no disengage. OESH only has a gate to get away. Pantheon has no disengage. And all this shenanigans, right? So if they just pick out TF or Pantheon, it's, most of their damage will be gone.
But it'll be mostly up to Gragas on this team to really do a hard initiate though, because they don't really have anyone else.
They don't
If-
either. Yeah, I totally agree.
So if they it's all up to Amatilli. If he's able to make the plays, I could see this game snowballing in their favor. But
Right.
it's definitely pretty hard because they have a lot of stuff to disengage it. They have the gold card. They have the gate to run away. They have the Elise stun. They have the Thresh E. Like they have a lot of disengage. It just
Right.
depends on how they're playing it. I'm really liking this because we're seeing a lot of skill matchup on both sides. Just the way that they play the champions will probably determine who's going to win this game.
Okay. So let's talk about lane matchups, okay? So top lane, we see Pantheon versus Mundo. I'm going for Pantheon for the early game, then Mundo for the later in the game. Just because that 6 would not be used.
I actually main both of these champions.
Right.
And this matchup is actually pretty bad for Pantheon.
Really?
But Pantheon is running Ignite, so that is something that, we have to be aware of.
So, well, I'm just saying, Pantheon right now has Ignite. So with that Ignite, it has kill pressure pre-6.
He will be able to abuse that and kill Mundo if he plays it correctly.
Right.
It all, like I said, it's all these skill matchups. It
I
just
will.
depends on how these guys play the champions.
Okay. Then going to mid, we have Yasuo versus TF.
This is actually a really bad matchup for TF.
I agree. I agree with
The
that.
wind wall can actually block every spell that he throws.
It's kind of annoying, but even if he does block it, Yasuo can easily get on TF. But TF has exhaust, which is good.
Which is good. I really actually like that pickup. That'll make sure that he stays
Alive for
he
the
stays
most
alive
part,
for
right.
a lot of the engages that happen here.
All right, now going to the bot lane. Jace Thresh versus Janna and Lucian. This one's a bit more tricky, but I'm going with Jace and Thresh just because with that hook, actually I don't know. It's actually like you said, pretty even still.
I think this is a
Skill
pretty even matchup. It's gonna. I do favor the purple team though. I personally like the aggression.
I do too.
When you're playing Janna, you lose that aggression. You're not able to be aggressive in lane.
Right.
So you have to play very defensive, very passive. Whereas Thresh, you can be as aggressive as you want. You can walk up, you can hook, you can flay, you can do a lot of stuff to engage. And depending on if they're able to catch someone out, they can definitely make a play off of that. Another thing that we have to keep in mind is that Jace, or the range difference here. Because Jace has shorter range than Lucian. So
But he has higher poke.
He does have higher poke, but I mean... Sorry about that. Wow. Yeah, so I mean, Toast, I believe he's played bot lane enough where I think he knows how to really walk around and really use the minions.
Right.
I don't think the poke will be too much of an issue for the enemy bot lane. But I mean, it really depends on how they play it.
Ooh, the 2 challenger borders.
Nice, nice. Mikey the Bully. That name sounds really familiar.
I don't know, he
I've
is.
played with him in solo queue,
That's
actually.
awesome.
But yeah, 2 challenger players. Awesome to see.
Okay, so you know for sure this game's gonna be a high-end match.
What I really like is that they're in the same lane too, so I really think
Alright.
like we're gonna see some high quality
okay.
mid lane.
I'm
We
pretty
usually don't
excited
see
too.
that, so we should really
Yeah.
enjoy that.
So it's actually pretty funny. Jimmerfred is actually really a master, or before was like a master player too, just kind of like how Almatilli was, and he also main jungle. So it's actually really cool to see Almatilli and Jimmerfred going at it again.
Amartelli, Jimmer Fredette, Mikey the Bully, they have really high, like, you know, mechanically skilled players on both teams.
Right.
So this is why I'm really looking forward to it.
Let's see how
Right
it
now,
goes.
though, I mean, what I'm really confused about is did these 2 teams get to play each other in the normal 5v5 bracket? Because we saw that the Chalupas were actually, they were undefeated.
Yeah, 4-0.
So if they were
yeah,
able
I'm pretty
to...
sure they did play each other one game.
If they did play each other, then we've already know one of the outcomes of it. You know?
Right,
They
right.
were able to, Chalupas were able to beat No Clue one game.
Remember, this game's the best out of 3, so after this game, there's still potentially could be 2 more.
Potentially up to 3 games, but we'll see how this goes. We see an invade
so
coming
definitely
in.
invade.
But
So both these teams are definitely more aggressive, and let's see if we could get wards down to see where their jungle are going to start out. I wonder if they're going to do. Okay, no,
This
they're just.
is kind of interesting here. I
Right.
actually didn't expect to see an invade by blue team, just because they really don't have anything. They don't have CC, they don't have any follow-up, whereas on the red team you have Pantheon stun if needed, you have gold card, you have hook, you have flay, you
That's
have a
true.
lot of stuff.
That's
so, you
true.
know, I did expect that invade on the enemy team. It didn't work opposite sides of the map, so they weren't able to get anything, but at least I like the aggression though. Really showing that, you know, they know when to be aggressive.
This also helps to see where the jungle starts out and to see where you can scout out the gank, scout out pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
Can really see where the enemy is starting
exactly.
if
so
they do
like if we
find
look
them.
at that, they know Elise and Jace and Thresh is doing just a normal route, so nothing tricky.
All right, standard starts here. Both junglers starting on the bot side. We did mention that in the
Damn,
UFU
the
versus
red card.
BYU matchup, so glad to see that we're seeing more
some
of that.
BM going on, some emblem showing. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. Oh,
So we'll
harassing.
probably see the red team actually push up for this early
Ooh,
level 2 because they
the
can abuse
early
it. We have an
invade.
invade
Let's see
coming
what happens
in,
here.
both
Let's see what
level
happens
2.
here.
He did actually steal the blue buff.
Oh, he did steal the blue
I don't know
buff.
if he can get out of here. He hasn't blown anything, and they're still low, so I don't think he can turn it. And Jimmer Fredette playing really aggressive here. He doesn't have
Whoa,
any.
oh,
Oh, he
they
has a
caught him out, they
rotation.
caught him out, they caught him
Oh,
out.
he's gonna get
But
collapsed
they-
on. I don't
yes.
think they can fight this. They're 2
No, they
levels
can't.
behind, and
They cannot
sorry,
fight
they
this.
are behind on health, and they don't have a
What are
blue
they
buff.
doing? What are they doing? Oh, nice.
Do a flash. I mean, I think this is really aggressive here. They're
think-
wasting a lot of time here.
Yeah, they're trying to look for a hook on Thresh.
See, meanwhile, Lucian's still in the bot lane farming. So, I mean, this rotation is actually really working
Right.
out in the favor of blue team.
Right, and not to mention they stole Elise's blue.
Right, the blue's gone. Also, U.S.
Okay.
economy's flash
That's
is down.
actually what the ward was there for. They know that Elise smited the Gromp, so it was actually easy steal for Amatili just to come in. Ooh, they're fighting.
If Jimmer Fredette dies here, it'll be really bad. So he's
gonna
gotta
have it.
stay
Oh,
alive.
Lord.
He'll fall behind.
Oh, God!
Very good flash. Ooh,
Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty
very
good.
close.
Ooh.
Both classic and
Oh, they're
Amatilli, a
catching
little too
Amatilli.
deep.
They're
Yeah,
coming
people
Amatilli
collapsing
right here.
in inside
Let's see
of
what
the
happens
Low-Key
here.
jungle.
Okay, first blood
First
going
blood
to
go to
Thresh.
Thresh. They're still pushing it on.
Oh, they go garbage.
They're gonna keep going. I think they can kite it out with a
Oh my gosh, that was
nice
tight.
flash.
That was a nice flash by Mikey the Bully. Going in with a sweeping the gale or whatever that move's called.
What's really impressive here is he knew how much damage it would take to kill him. He knew an EQ combo would kill him.
That was awesome.
This is what we were talking about when we said very high mechanically skilled players. They know how much damage their champions can deal.
That actually, if you think about it, that put Elise's jungle behind a little bit.
The thing is,
I mean, Amatilli.
Red side is really playing on their feet though. They did lose the blue buff. Amatilli did fall behind, but they blew flashes as well. That flashless mid lane TF is very easy to gain. So we'll probably see a gank coming around for him. As
Okay.
well. We also know that Yasuo doesn't have his flash either, so we might see the opposite. But
Ooh, they're going in, they're going in.
Fell behind.
Wow, wow,
He
wow,
can
wow,
follow
wow,
up
wow,
on
wow,
this. He
wow,
uses
wow, wow,
E.
wow. That was really close.
That
Again,
was close.
could have had a major lead. Because, like, if you think about it, if you actually tired of it, it actually wouldn't be that bad because the wave is pushing toward the tower, so you would have missed all that extra wave.
Right. This is once again what we're seeing. He did go in, he did use his E, and he just knew he didn't have the damage to follow up. And he did force it back though. And now he's forced him to miss that CS.
Right.
Elise has to go in on that, which is not too bad because Elise actually did fall behind early, so taking advantage of the missing the CS in the middle and trying to catch back up. Still pretty even here though. Both CS wise.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Mostly, it should still mostly be even. We did see a rotation. Like, Jace did rotate into the jungle, but Lucian did not rotate. And we actually didn't see. We have a game coming, but nice flash! Ooh!
That was awesome.
Almost. Ooh, so both flashes burned. That was actually a really aggressive play. I like that. Good to see.
That was pretty cool.
What I really like to see is actually flashes, or Toast's flash was actually really on point too. 1 second sooner and he would have been in trouble.
Okay, cool.
So I'm actually really interested to see what Jace builds here. I'm actually expecting a Mana Moon build from him, but not really sure. Although it's kind of similar to Ezreal, where he is weaker early, but he does ramp up later into the mid-late game.
So
I'm actually expecting Blue's side to take advantage of that early buy.
Pantheon didn't really. Okay, let's see what the bully does. Okay, but Pantheon really didn't go with his pre-6 early pressure because. Once Mundo hits 6, it's like he's not gonna kill him.
That's not necessarily true because with the Ignite, if you time it correctly, you can actually see the way that he's using it. Oh, nice gank, and I think he's pretty much in trouble right now. Even if he flashes away, I think he's still he'll
Amatilli's level 3.
He's getting creep blocked here.
Oh, that was a nice
missed
flash.
the E. I don't
That
think
was
they
a
can
nice
follow up
flash.
now.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, he went too deep. He could have lived, but he actually turned around and he could have lived actually. He would have kept running. He got greedy for that kill. I don't think they could have dived him. And he did not have his sums in Ignite as well to try to kill that Gragas.
It would have been more nice. Oh, there was a pause.
Pause coming out.
Okay, well, seems like there's a Windows update.
Damn you, Microsoft.
A summoner has disconnected.
Are you really? Well, 15% into the Microsoft update.
We're getting there, 16%.
Want to switch computers?
Well, I guess we will be taking a short break then until we get the
Computer's all
Windows
going on.
update issues resolved.
That was really weird. I didn't know there was a Windows update.
They'll be done before 30 minutes, don't worry.
Got any cool stories, Riz? You want to tell? You got any cool story while we wait?
Cool stories?
Yes. Do you have any cool stories?
Cool stories.
I got one for you.
Sure.
I got Overwatch.
Yeah, trust me, I've been hearing it for the last 3 hours.
Okay, so for those who are watching, yeah. I was just chilling, just like today, like any normal day. Then I was just looking at my phone. Then an email just popped up. And guess what it was? Overwatch. And see, there's someone salty over there.
You can tell how many times people have heard it.
See, look at that. See, look at that. There's some people are salty. You know, it's all good. Thank you, thank you. I have a fan out there.
You used to be one of those people.
I was mad when you got it. Now we are the same, brother.
You can guarantee we'll be playing tonight.
Oh yes. Oh, very much so. Yeah.
We just have word we're at 30%.
But yeah. This event was really awesome. Thanks out to all the sponsors again. Logitech giving out those sweet headset. Microsoft giving an Xbox One. You should have been here, guys. For those who weren't here, you missed out on a chance to win a free Xbox. And right now we're still having Smash 4 going on over there. The hype is real.
So much hype.
All right, let's actually talk about the game a little bit. Yasuo is actually 20 CS above TF, so that's like 2 kills. Because what I mean by 2 kills is he already has a kill, so with 20 more CS, he has another kill.
Right, for those who are unfamiliar, roughly about 15, 20 CSs equals about a kill.
Right.
So.
Now, if you look at bottom, it's the same scenario. Lucian has 50, Jace has 37.
That's kind of what we said earlier, is because Jace does have this short range, so we see Lucian is abusing both the double shot and the longer range, and is able to really push him out. Right. And the thing is, this is exactly as we said as well, because we said Jace was going to go for that Mana Moon build, going to go for the early tier, and we see Lucian going for the BF, and he's actually abusing that advantage.
Hold up, though. We got to look at the support kills. Thresh has 1. So technically, bot lane is ahead. Then for top lane, Mundo has a kill, and Pantheon is just 2 CS above, so it's not too bad. You know what I'm saying? So top is have an advantage right now, and if he goes back, if he gets some armor, there's no way Pantheon's ever going to kill Mundo. And jungle is roughly even, 0-1-1-0-1-1. So it's not too bad. But yeah. Oh,
cool.
It got done updating from 30 to 100 real quick.
Okay, if you want to log back in.
Well, Windows updated. Awesome.
Whenever taco is mentioned, I'm not sure if it's the streamer or the food I ate earlier.
Pretty sure it's the food. Taco Tuesday.
I don't know, man. What if just it's taco on Tuesday? What if taco streaming on Tuesday?
Yeah.
It could happen.
Never doubt it. Well, Chalupa, 22-minute pause break.
Oh, chalupas. Chalupas are pretty good.
Chalupa, chimichangas.
I've actually never had a chimichanga. What is a chimichanga?
Like a burrito. It's like a burrito.
Like a burrito or is a burrito?
Kind of like I don't know. Like whenever I had a burrito or a chimichanga, they were like the same thing. Yeah, kind of weird.
Where'd you have it?
Huh?
Where?
So if you go to Costco, you can either buy a burrito or a chimichanga. And whenever I bought burrito, it was the same thing. And chimichanga was the same thing. So,
Like tasted the same, but they had the same stuff in it.
well, there's different food in it.
So you guys, we have really high level conversations here. Chimichangas
Right.
versus burritos.
Oh yeah, definitely, most definitely.
Why listen to league commentary when you could listen to that?
Well, you guys hear about Ao Shin not being a champion anymore? Makes me super sad.
Rest in peace. What's his name now? Owl Sin or something?
Ali Shinny.
Something weird.
Something like Ao Shin, but not Ao Shin.
I like the name Ao Shin though.
It was pretty cool. The concept was
pretty.
pretty cool. It had a Chinese background, Chinese ancestral background to it.
Did they ever give like splash arts or art?
Yeah,
for
they
it?
did.
Oh, really?
That's where they messed up. They released it too early.
The thing is, they announced it what, like 3-4 years
Yeah,
earlier?
exactly.
Which is way too
I was super
much.
hyped for it. It was supposed to be like a tornado dragon, kind of like how Janna is. But yeah. All right, so going back to the game, what's kind of cool is Thresh doesn't really have exhaust. He has ignite, so they're definitely going for a kill pressure bot lane. But I don't think they could get any kills with the Janna shields, and Janna also has exhaust. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the thing is, Janna is an interesting champion just because the way that she plays, like most of the times, like you force her to be passive. But the thing is, with the shield, she can be aggressive. Like
Yeah, she
it
could-
increases the damage. It allows you to
kinda like a
really
BF
jump
sword.
into the enemy team
Exactly.
and just deal damage.
Exactly. It's like a BF sword.
Yeah. Still waiting on the
Still
Windows
waiting.
update.
Awesome. Taco Tuesday.
Back to taco.
That's what I see on the chat. Talking about tacos.
But today's not even Tuesday. Come on, guys.
It's a Saturday.
We need something for a Saturday. What's the Sunday no. Sunday.
Sunday.
All right, guys, that's what Sunday is. No changing that one.
Sunday.
It has to start with an S, though. I wish I could make it rhyme.
I can't wait for this.
We're getting there. Well, yeah, today overall it was a very successful event.
For you
Tons
guys
of
who missed it,
competitors.
yeah, for those who missed it, we had over 200 competitors showed up, and it was really awesome.
Yeah, thanks everyone for coming out.
Yeah,
We
support the
couldn't have
kids.
done this
It's all
without
about the
you
kids.
guys.
It's all about the kids. Google Fiber showed up,
Yeah, that was
Comic
cool as well.
Con, Gaming Con, Dev Mountain. By the way, thank you for Dev Mountain for doing all the camera work, and it's really cool. You can see us and the players at the same time.
We have to be nice to them. They could shut off our microphones off at any time.
Exactly. Exactly. Doing a lot of cool work for them. Camera work.
Yeah, big shout out to them. blue team browsing the dank memes.
Did you get that last 35 minutes I was done?
The save was really rough.
I gotta get the cart. Do you know where the cart was? That was right here?
No, somebody took it.
Oh, there it is.
All right. It seems like we're back in action.
Nice little break there.
So we're
but
going to have a
we are
3-minute
back.
delay. So there we go.
Looks like we get a more idle talk for 3 minutes.
Right. Finally.
So how's your day on?
That's pretty good. This is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay. Well, before the game starts, let's recap on what happened. Yasuo got a kill. Mundo got a kill. Gragas been counter jungling. Elise been, what, just jungling?
So
He hasn't
basically,
really gamed.
where we left off here is that Lucian had a CS lead, and so did Yasuo. So we definitely see this lead building here. The Thing is, the scaling of blue team is actually pretty concerning because they have a Pantheon does not scale very well into late game. So it's something that red team has to keep in mind. They really have to make use of that Pantheon ulti and just really get ahead early.
So,
No, we're not gonna tell him. We're not gonna tell him.
okay. You guys are gonna be in for a surprise.
Surprise.
All this wait time, I could be at home. Exactly. See? These guys know what I'm talking about.
They can read your mind, Han. But that's like the only thing on your mind, so you know.
Oh, by the way, this week I got Fire Emblem. Pretty cool game.
Nice.
Yes.
Doesn't matter because Overwatch.
Exactly.
League is love, League is life.
All right. Who do you think will win late game?
Blue team. That's because Pantheon just falls off way too
Right.
hard late game. So
I
he's
agree.
really got to use that ultimate to
Yeah,
make
I guess
a
they have
difference.
Yasuo, who's amazing at late game. Then Mundo, who's even tankier at mid game.
Yeah, he did hit 6. Was this, did they just, Pantheon just got tower dive top, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, Pantheon just got tower dive top and he died.
Oh yes, he
So now he does have the ult. He is level 6, so we'll see if he actually uses this this death to roam around the map. I mean, he is 6. TF also... Oh, no, sorry, TF is still 5.
We got the game going on.
Ah,
Finally.
game's back.
All right. So TF was doing some raid or rafters. Old school League of Legends.
Everyone's getting back into the game here. People are
Right.
still pretty confused. Like, what happened?
Okay. So let's see. Let's see if they still have their mind out to know, figure out
TF
what's
did
going on.
hit 6 just then, so he can also use that ulti. It seems like Pantheon did not want to use that ulti to another lane, so
Not at all.
going top to farm that wave.
So
I'm
he
not
missed that
sure
poke and we'll just-
how beneficial that would be. I mean, he can only do so much against Mundo, and it's up to him to really change the pace of the game with that ultimate.
Right.
So see maybe an old gank coming mid, but no, looks like Mike pushes out the lane.
Oh, and we have another pause.
Another pause.
Yeah, so heard this time is from Jim or Fredit. Surprise!
We can see the future. We saw it coming. I think we've pretty much covered everything at this point. Nothing
Pretty
more
much.
about this game to talk about, at least until the pause resumes.
Well,
On the bright side, we only have 9 minutes left of pause time, so no more
oh,
pauses.
okay. Play will resume.
Ah, here we go. Back
Okay,
into
cool.
the game.
So, okay, let's see. The laners are not doing too bad. Bot's technically being shoved right now. Gragas is near bot, so if a gank does happen, Gragas will be there. And he will put a lot of pressure. Let's see if Janna kills that ward. Yep. Okay, so Elise is near top right now. That's not too bad. Nothing
gonna
big
happen
going on
here.
right now. Left and
Yeah.
right.
Probably just more farming and nothing else.
Okay, so it's just seems like it's just gonna be a CS lane right now. Nothing big crucial is happening. Oh, Pantheon is roaming around river. Is he looking for a potential gank at mid? He's near the Rift Herald. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so Pantheon. Okay, no, it was just a bluff. Just a bluff. Oh wait, never mind. He's coming back. to look for. Okay,
Oh,
yep,
here we
Pantheon
go.
is definitely coming in.
Coming
Let's see
down.
what happens here. Nice
Ooh,
wind wall
very
play.
nice.
Oh,
Oh
that
my.
dash though.
Wow.
That was a great dash to prevent Pantheon to prevent TF from gold carding. That was really
I am
awesome.
speechless. That was really high quality play right there. Wow. That was very impressive.
That was. Holy crap.
I don't think you guys really understand the gravity of what just happened. That was amazing. That was
Ooh.
awesome.
Jimmer Fred looking for another counter. Okay.
Ooh,
he's
is he
dead.
repelled up? Doesn't. Oh, he did blow the flash,
He
but
does have flash. But you gotta think, Gragas has no mana to actually
follow up.
follow up on that. Well, we do. Oh.
See,
by
Sage
himself.
going- he's
Oh
pretty
my
weak
gosh, he
here.
knocked him right
No
towards tower.
mana,
Let's see
but
what
he is
happens here.
pretty low.
Oh,
he
that,
does miss the hook. He can't turn this. Jana's there. Sage's playing too aggressive. Oh, yeah, he doesn't. I don't know why
that
he played
hook,
that
if that
aggressive.
hook would have landed, he probably would have done
Here
that.
we had the tower
We
dive
have the
going.
tower dive.
I guess the biggest mistake was getting hit by the wall, but I mean, it was a 3-man tower dive, so he was
Yeah.
pretty much done.
He was pretty much dead. With the Gragas, even if he would have missed, I think the Gragas E, his belly, it still counts as a knockup and still would have landed the ult.
See, this is where we start seeing Red Team fall into a very bad. This is going to go really bad for them because when
Right,
you
they
use
need
Pantheon ulti, you generally want to come out ahead of that trade.
Right.
Whenever you fall behind, you're making it even harder for yourself as Pantheon. Because you have to be sure of your ultis, and if you're not sure of it, then stuff like that would happen. And this is where games start to snowball. You see that 2K gold advantage, and it's only going to start getting worse from here. Just because
Ooh, they're
Pantheon's
trying to
just
catch
falling
out
so
on
hard.
Tilly right here. Let's see what happens.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure
think
if
it's
they
gonna.
have the damage to follow up.
No, they don't.
He could keep walking up, but unless he gets another gold card, and I don't think it's going to happen. But he is out of mana, so he might not be able to E away. Ooh, the flash in.
Oh,
Nice
that was a
dive.
really nice buy on the U.S. economy.
Good
For
flash.
going deep and they know how much damage you actually outplay.
What I want you guys to notice about that play is look how he was orb blocking. As soon as he hit the gold card, he's delaying his auto attack so that he can walk in between those and get more auto attacks in. He's closing the space and he's not delaying. That's when I said a mechanically high skill player. This is
Okay, now we see a gank here at top.
Jake
I
top
don't.
coming in. The ignite goes
It
down.
might happen. It might happen. It might get a kill. Nope.
Ooh, so the flash does go down, the ignite does go down. The thing with Pantheon is when you blow that ignite, you lose all kill pressure on Mundo. So when
yeah,
he
definitely
comes
for
back, you're not killing him.
Exactly.
So he has that.
So he needs to
has that
push the lane.
safety, What should actually happen here is I was actually expecting the tower dive to go down by red team, but it looks like they're just
No,
keeping him there.
it was actually a pretty smart call because mid was missing and they didn't know where Gragas was.
Oh, that's true as well, yeah. But I mean, I guess TF did. Oh, he does not have ulti.
No, he used OT to kill Gragas. Remember that early engages. So now, So now Pantheon is a little bit too far pushed ahead. So Gragas might be able just to E over the wall and come behind and at least figure it out where he was coming. Oh, they
caught him. Missed the CC. Pantheon does not have mana. He is dead.
Oh my gosh!
They
In
can,
this,
they
okay,
can
now
do nothing to
there's-
save him. At
there's-
least has to.
whoa, whoa,
Ooh, good
whoa.
flash. At least cannot sacrifice himself here. Either they both gonna get out, or they're both gonna die. Ooh, so at least can
No,
no,
Pantheon
don't
needs
go
to
back.
die.
Pantheon cannot go back in. If they hit something on him, they actually will die of him. I think they were gonna look for the tower dive. They did get enough damage off.
Actually, no, they can't get tower dive because
Ooh, he dodged the barrel.
Gragas' ult was down. So it wasn't too bad.
Wasn't too bad though, but I mean, at least gave her life with Pantheon, so not too bad, but I mean, not needed as well.
Well, let's just say, at least didn't help Pantheon. His lane would have been screwed even more.
The problem is, right now, he's too far behind him to do anything. You're
Right,
not
so-
killing Mundo. You're down.
No, you're definitely not killing Mundo. So I feel like he needs to help other lanes. Because here's the thing, with the losing lane, you shouldn't sit. I feel like you should sit in lane and actually help other lanes out.
No, that's what
And
he was.
especially
That's
that's
what
what
he should be doing.
Pantheon
That's what I mentioned. That when he hit level 6, he should have roamed instead of going back to lane because
He did roam, but that roam kind of
initially when he died at the gang top is when he should have because that's when he hit 6. Other lanes were not 6 yet. Janna couldn't do anything to stop him. Like she has the tornado, yeah, but I mean they have a lot of CC here. They've got Thresh,
Totally
he can bring
agree.
a lot, and then they have the JCE where Pantheon could run through that and really get that CC down as well. So, I mean. This is looking really bad for Red Team here. They need to do something to bring it back. But I mean, the top lane right now is a pretty much lost cause though. Pantheon's
If we
probably
look
not
at
going to be able to get some
mid
kills
CS,
there.
mid CS is kind of crazy. 20 CS with 2 kills, he's super far ahead.
Right. This is also another problematic thing because Yasuo scales really hard in the late game, and with the scaling that you're going to see, the thing is Static Shift also got buffed too. So I'm really actually liking this first item pickup on Yasuo. This is probably why he's playing Yasuo again. It's interesting. Static Shiv is actually a really good item right now, and we did see Rapid Fire Cannon get nerfed as well.
Ooh.
So eventually, I think they're just wasting
Catch
time
him.
here. They're
No,
just
they're
wasting
not.
time
Oh
here.
wait, it's a 3-man gank.
They're not gonna do that. They don't have Ignite. What are they gonna do? Walk away. So yeah, they're wasting way too much time here. They should not be doing this. They're just putting
They should have
themselves
focused
even-
more on bottom, to be honest.
Yeah, they needed to either double ult bot because right now this is not working out for them. TF is low on mana here, so Yasuo could just keep pushing up.
I'm
He'll
looking
probably
for a
force
tower
this
dive up
turret
bottom.
on this wave.
Right?
No, he's actually looking. No, what is he doing? I think he'll probably will try to force a turret. I think most likely that would probably be the best option for him.
It definitely
Mundo's
is, 'cause-
starting to get out of control as well.
If they group up right now with their lead, they
And
actually
Ignite does
counter-game.
come back up.
Are they gonna kill?
He did use. He
So
did
Pantheon
use the
did
ulti.
kill him well. That was really good. That was
That's pretty good, but I mean, I don't think.
let's see
it's
let's
as
see if they can trade
impactful.
towers. So they lost
They
2
did-
towers.
2?
Yeah,
bot?
mid and bot.
Yeah, they
Oh,
definitely.
now they're taking blue.
Worth it in blue team's favor. This is. Look at how
So
they're moving as a team. Is what
blue
I'm
team is actually
liking here.
getting really great jungle control on the red side, and that's actually typically what you don't want to do because think about this game: the more area you control, the more knowledge you're gonna know where the enemy is. And none. Elise is doing the same thing, which is pretty good, but she lost her blue.
The thing is, they're putting in a lot of resources to get this Pantheon back into the game, where they probably should be allocating these resources somewhere else.
I definitely agree because if you put Pantheon, if you try to put Pantheon back in the game when he already scales that, it's
They're not getting much from him.
ooh, that was good.
He
Ooh,
looks like
let's see
he's
what
going pretty
happens.
hard on
Oh, that
me.
was
I think
good.
they'll be able to
That was
turn
a
it up.
really good.
If he, he did not click the lantern. Actually, would have. Oh wait, what?
No, that's
Oh,
good.
sorry.
Did you see what happened there?
I've been here too.
So Jimmer Freda missed the cocoon.
Right. Yeah, he was able to
Yeah,
flash
that,
over
if
the
they
wall
would have
there.
killed Yasuo, that would have been pretty big.
I'm actually really surprised that he was able to get away from that. So very nice flash, very nice escape. So I mean, they're playing well enough where they're not. Blue team is really not faltering. They're not making these mistakes where they're allowing red team to get back into the game. Even though they're putting so many resources into it, a 3-man gank, a 4-man gank mid, but they didn't get anything. So I mean, they're just basically wasting time at that point and allowing other lanes to snowball even more.
I definitely agree with that. That was a nice gank though. I like how TF hold the gold card, and then when he dashes over, well, then he threw it. That was actually really good.
Right, well played by them. It's actually interesting here is we see Mundo has a CS deficit, but other lanes are way too far
Mundo has
behind.
a CS deficit, but he is up a kill.
Right, he will scale harder, so I mean, I don't think it matters too much in the top lane, because at this point he's already outscaling. Ooh,
they
Jimmy
caught
gets
out.
caught out here. And
Oh,
might
he
just get
missed the
picked off.
cocoon!
Yeah, Ignite will finish him off. Ooh, and they just turn it on US Economy as well. Double kill. Are they going to keep going on Pantheon?
If they
might be able
tornado,
to dive
if that
this as
tornado
well. The
catches-
tornado will hit him, and he'll ult in, but he's going to pick up a triple kill. There's nothing we can do about this.
That was a good catch by Mike the bully. He's such a bully.
Going into the enemy jungle and looking for picks. Very dangerous game style, but he's so far ahead that he can do this. Look at 60 CS ahead now of TF.
Okay, let's see what happens there at bot. It seems like Mundo and it's just Mundo and Jace coming on right here.
The thing is that Jace can kill Mundo. Jace probably has heal. Yeah, he is running heal, so he's not going to do much to that Mundo. Mundo did rush the Sunfire Cape as well, so he'll only get more tanky from here on.
Okay, that's not too bad. So let's look at the gold deficit. 6K right now. That's pretty big.
It's pretty hefty. Yeah.
Let's see where the gold is going to. So the gold seems to go into Yasuo. He's basically 3K above TF right now, almost hitting the 8K mark. And now they're doing very well as well.
We see Jace is actually down by like 1k as well.
Right,
So it's
so-
quite a big deficit.
So also the jungle too, 1K too. So
Yeah, so you
it's
see where these leads are snowballing.
right. Ooh. Okay, so this game is definitely going in blue side's favor right now. The later this game goes, even though they're behind, it's. What do you think red team can do to come back?
At this point, they just have to play pretty safe. And I mean, actually, they need to make picks with the double. They're not
They can.
abusing
I feel
their
like they can't
global
play
comp.
safe. They kind of need to play more aggressive, just because the fact that it's like what we've been saying. They're a mid. What do you call it? A mid scale game. They all scale in the mid game, or like the early to mid game, right? So they need to make plays now.
At this point, they're getting outscaled. They should try to look for, like, where they can get picks. But
Right.
the problem, they're not
Oh.
really abusing
Right,
who
so-
doesn't have flash. Oh my, he's really going on high on high here.
gosh.
He cannot be turn this.
If TF ults,
He-
you
He is
could
way too strong. I don't think they can turn it. They need the wind wall. It went through the
It's
wind wall.
happening! It's
Oh,
happening!
he's gonna get down
Oh,
here.
okay. They killed the Yasuo. Oh, that was really nicely done.
It did actually bug out there.
Oh
that
my gosh.
was a bug that caused Mikey the Bully to die there.
What happened?
The gold card went through the wind wall. They actually were supposed to fix that bug this patch, but seems like that's still there because he did wind wall the card. He did get it off in time, but it still stunned him, which should not
That
have
was
happened.
crazy. Oh my gosh.
Ideally, that fight should have gone 1-for-1,
Right,
but
right.
it actually, because of that, it actually went in Blue's side's favor.
was
See,
pretty tough.
he understood as well. He knew it was a fight.
Pretty excited. These are pretty intense match. But yeah, no, that's actually what they need to do long enough. They need to use TF's. They need to exploit Riot, find out all the bugs.
My issue was just get sneaky on the job.
Right? But no, they actually need to use TF ult a lot more just to scout out where the other team is and to see if, because like let's say they see 3 ball, right? There's obviously 2 missing. So if they see 2 missing and they use a TF ult, they can actually catch people out like that.
The issue right now is I'm not liking the lack of communication from Red Team because they did load the Yasuo flash, but then they're not using their globals to capitalize on it. I mean, you know that this person's summoner spell are down, but you're not doing anything. The thing is, it's actually very difficult to gank for their bot lane role because you have Janna. Janna is one of the best counters to Pantheon, and she'll just make him useless. And so he has to be able to find place out of it. And the way that he's playing right now is he's trying to match Mundo, but he can't match Mundo. He'll always fall behind just because of how skill works.
Okay, now they're blue team starting dragging, so this is just putting them more and more ahead,
Looks
getting
like this
more
will
and more
be their
objectives.
second dragon. So they'll be, with the recent dragon changes, taking turrets becomes a lot easier now. So you'll see them pressuring a lot of turrets, grouping up and doing this as well. I actually wouldn't be surprised if we saw a split push as well because no one can stop Mundo right now. He's just way too strong. No one deals that much damage. And they only have 1 Ignite on the team. Or sorry, no, 2 Ignites, but they don't also have someone who will build Morellonomicon. So they're very reliant on Thresh or Pantheon being in those fights. But both of those people are behind, so...
Okay, well, I'm just gonna say this Yasuo is actually a really great pick. So red team is actually trying to just look for poke, right? But you can't really poke anything if there's a wall.
Right, and the main thing that they'll probably have to do is probably bait the wall and then get the poke down. But I
Right.
mean, they're so far behind that I don't think that the poke will really stick. The early game mana moon, it's good in terms of scaling, but the thing is, before that item really kicks into gear, you have to wait until it transforms into more mana. And right now we don't have that, and so I think that's what they're kind of fall back on right now. They should probably try to avoid fights because at this point they're not going to kill anyone. We did see the TF go off, but I mean, I don't think he went anywhere. They're just trying to find position. I think they thought that they were doing Baron as well, so definitely something that they could do. Yeah, so I mean, definitely a good ulti.
Yasuo's definitely really, he already has the Trinity Force finish, wow.
Right, Yasuo is very
Oh,
strong.
God.
They're very tanky as well.
Look, he also has a Quicksilver Sash. So there's no way of stopping Yasuo anymore.
This is going to be problematic for Red Team. They've got to come up with something because right now they're just kind of getting
What are they
pushed in.
looking? Are they looking for a kill? Are they looking? Okay. Nope. They were. I thought Mundo. I thought Gragas was going to ult the TF into the team. But then Lucian and Yasuo's at bottom. They can easily split push this. Because Yasuo can literally 1v1 anybody on their team.
What I'm really liking here is Red Team's ward coverage, but the problem is that they're so far behind that they can't really do anything with it. I mean,
Ooh,
there's
that was a really
cancel.
great.
Wow, I'm really surprised we didn't see a Gragas barrel. They definitely could have killed Pantheon. He doesn't have
Maybe
flash either. I'm not
maybe
sure
it's
if they know
because
that.
they figured that out.
Forcing the turret right now, going in.
Oh,
What
that was
is
a
it?
good flash.
Good flash, actually, yeah. That's actually one step ahead of the Gragas barrel, so
Yeah,
good
that was-
prediction. That was actually very well done. If he didn't do that, he was probably going to be dead.
So
Pushing the Mundo
trying to
here, not
fly.
quite the person you want to hook. So you just gotta keep wave clearing right now. Wave clearing is gonna be a pain as well because they don't really have good wave clear. It's
Ooh,
only
nice. Nice gold
TF.
card.
Ooh, they might be able to pick
Oh,
him
they
off,
picked. Okay, no.
but they don't have the damage for it.
Okay, they caught out Jimmer. Oh, they caught out Mike the Bully. While the rest of the team was escaped, Mike the Bully was trying to come in from behind, but TF caught him out. That was really dope. So red team is actually coming back ahead.
I'm really surprised that they were
Trying to
able
catch
to catch him because he did have the QSS, so he could have.
He used QSS, so he used it and Elise Cocoon like right
Oh,
afterwards.
he got double stunned. I see.
Pretty sure that's what happened.
So just, I mean, just probably bad positioning. You know, he tried to do the flank, but he didn't. They didn't really have the ward coverage to really
Right.
follow that up because they did get him from the gate, from the base. So
It was just Mike the Bullet out of position. That was it.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, right now it's not too bad.
So once again, we're at that 6-7K deficit. So quite big here. But I mean, we are seeing Red Team come back with the picks, but they still have this huge deficit in both CS and kills and objectives. So they gotta figure out something before the Pantheon scaling becomes a factor.
Well, Pantheon and Mundo pretty much have the same CS. Elise is a bit of ahead of CS, but she is down 2 kills.
The thing is, they are starting to get these big buys now. We have Spirit Visage coming out for Mundo. We have Locket with him as well. And yeah, overall, it's just they're starting to get their core items, and this is where Pantheon really starts struggling.
This is kind of crazy right now.
I don't think
Is Jimmer
he's in
Frederick
a
going
very
to? No,
bad
yeah,
spot.
he is. He
needs
should
to-
not be in there. If the rest of the team were there, it was actually not that bad.
Yeah. So this is
Okay, they're trying to catch out somebody right here.
They should
Ooh.
not be fighting. There's just too
No.
far behind to really capitalize on this.
Yasuo's at bottom. Their main damage. So if they
Look
find out somebody,
they're going
let's see what
hard here.
happens. Oh,
Push it in.
why are
They're
they're focusing
the
Mundo? That was a really
They're
great ult by
focusing on
Mundo.
the TV.
Gragas to disengage the
Mundo
team.
taking a lot of damage, but
Oh,
he's by
that
himself.
was a
The
tie,
team's
that
not
was a tie.
following up here.
Oh, that was a really great tornado to stop them
Nice tornado, but he's
by
still
the Pantheon
slow,
Sun.
but nice pick. Oh,
Okay.
he did get the
While-
dragons.
while-
They're
while
gonna
we're
go
looking at
over.
this,
They're
while
gonna
we're
try
looking
to
at
pick
this.
him off. No Pantheon's done over the wall. They're gonna go on the Thresh. Miscommunication there. They thought that they could pick it up, but I mean,
While all that happening, Yasuo was pushing at bot, pushing bottom. Oh, and then they caught out Janna.
nice.
They burst out Janna like nothing. Oh, and
Pantheon's going
What's
in.
going on?
He'll
What's
be
going on?
probably able to finish it. Does he have enough mana?
nice.
Yes, he does.
That
Turn
was pretty good.
Ooh, there's the
QSS.
QSS.
I don't think he should fight this.
He cannot,
He cannot fight this.
He will have to give up the inhib. But this is actually, see, even though you think that they tried to even up the goal there, they lost the turret. They lost an inhib. This is huge. They lose that pressure.
That's what I was
Now-
saying. Yeah, that split push Yasuo was actually really smart by them. It's just because Yasuo can 1v1 anybody on the team. But we do got to say that fight actually helped a little bit just because the fact that Red Team was so far behind. They needed something, even though it was inhibitor, they needed something to trade for it.
This is not a good trade overall, just because even though they did get the goal advantage, they
Right.
lose the pressure of bot lane. Now
That's
one
true.
person has to stay bot to fend off the super minions, and now blue team can pressure the Baron.
That's definitely true. That's
So-
definitely true. That's definitely what's been happening. But I just feel like because of what happened, Red Team can get some gold. You know what I'm saying? At the cost of nothing. You know, like if they didn't engage or anything like that, they would have gone 0.
I think they just lost too much from that. Losing an inhib for that is just, it's just not worth it.
Right.
You lose a lot more than just the gold. You lose the turret. You get the gold back from the turret, and then you lose that pressure as well. You'll probably see a Baron pressure here real soon.
I definitely agree. Ball. So now we see bot lane pushing with the super minion. So with bot lane pressure with the super minion, blue team should be rotating to Baron. And with that rotate, ooh, that was a nice poke, but it didn't do too much.
Yeah, not enough damage here. He's not strong enough. He does have the more mana, but I mean, I don't think he's just strong enough. It's too late in the game. They don't have enough items to really do anything. You can see that everyone on this team is like super tanky. Mundo and Gragas, huge front lines. We talked about this before the game, that these guys were going to be like, the main damage soakers for this poke. And,
Yeah,
and
agree.
because Red Team fell behind, the poke does nothing. They don't have the Last Whisper to cut through all of that armor and all of that health.
Definitely agree right here.
So here we see them
So-
forcing the Baron
right.
here, and in bot lane, all
Look at
blue
all
team
the-
has to do is just stall for bot lane. They're gonna lose an inhib turret here, so they have to make a decision. They have to go in.
They're going
Looks
in
like
right now.
Pantheon,
They're forcing a fight.
Pantheon going in.
Ooh, that was a
He's
really
stuck in the Baron pit. They can turn on him.
Oh my gosh,
way
he
too
was
aggressive.
by
They're just
himself.
gonna turn on him.
With nobody
Oh,
else.
and
No,
Thresh is
with
there
no
as
back
well.
pressure. He had no backup right there. It was all by himself. With Elise over the wall, couldn't really do anything.
See, I really like this play by blue team is because they're forcing.
Now
They
look,
have to
now
either
look at that.
choose between
Look at the bot.
or
Yeah,
Baron.
yeah. Look at bot. Now bot.
If
bot.
they lose a turret here, they're gonna lose a lot. If they lose
They're
turret,
gonna- Okay, they lost
that's really bad here because they made a trade. The whole reason to initiate was so they can make a play before they lost the bot turret,
Right.
but they waited too long. And now you see them taking the
Yasuo
Baron.
is just
Jimmer
dashing.
for that making a desperation play here, but there's nothing he can do. He's trying to escape, really trying to get that Baron. Only way of coming back, but there's nothing he can do.
Right,
Too
that was a
far
good
behind.
attempt. Good
Very
try,
good. Good try. Good try. Almost. Very good try by oh yeah, saves it. We tried to steal the Baron. Probably the only way of coming back, but even then, I don't
Those
think that would
wind
really
balls.
do it.
Oh, that
Ooh,
was.
instant cleanse. That's what I love seeing.
let's-
We see Janna there. Janna ulti is not going up.
Oh,
She-
are we gonna get a kill?
See him pushing in. They
He'll
did
get a
just
kill.
get the Baron,
Got
but they are
double.
playing pretty aggressive here. They're
Oh.
going in.
Now look at Mundo.
Wow, they just deal so much damage. They're just cleaning them up. Mundo being an
Okay.
unstoppable.
Lucian's still
Wall
alive.
up
He
front.
he almost died. Just from the autos from Pantheon. Like, Pantheon's gone really strong, but can't really do anything when
Oh,
Mundo's
no worries, Mundo just tanking
I
turret.
know, right?
Oh, it's okay.
So this is where the game ends, I believe. This is where they're trying to end. They're going to
pushing
end
up.
with their super minions right here. Good game. Good game.
And,
First one.
yeah, first win going over to the Chalupas.
Chalupa. Chalupa Chimichangas.
Wow, what a game. What a game.
What a game. What a game of pause.
This is with the problem that we were seeing. Like, we mentioned that Pantheon does not do well against Mundo. Once the scaling takes into effect and Pantheon falling behind, at that point they had sealed the deal with the game. And
that was-
I'm glad that, like, it's good to see that them playing around this. This is when you know that, you have a high-level game, is that they understand the strengths and weaknesses of champions, and they're playing around that.
All right, cool.
So I actually want to see the damage charts here. I really want to see. I'm expecting to see probably Yasuo having the
I'm pretty
highest
sure,
damage.
Yasuo
and
has the highest.
Lucian following up. Oh.
Lucian actually
Did
has.
not expect
wow.
that. Wow, Lucian has the most damage.
Well, to be honest, Yasuo was split pushing the most. So when Yasuo is split pushing the most, he can't really do damage.
right. But because of his immense lead, I expected
Right.
him to have more damage.
Oh,
but
yeah, it makes
being
sense.
out-damaged by both Mundo and
Let's
Mundo
see.
and
Let's
Gragas.
see who
it's
does the
definitely better
damage
to play
taking.
Mundo.
So Gragas was soaking up all the damage. Look at that.
This is what we meant by the huge
Yep.
front lines. And
Huge
actually,
front lines.
Let's go back to the damage charts real quick, and I want to see how much damage actually this 80 carry Jace. He actually had the third lowest damage. No, sorry, yeah, third lowest damage in the game. So even though they had this pocket pick, it just didn't work out for them this game as well. Like Pantheon actually had the highest damage. This is when you should be concerned, because Pantheon, a late game champion, or sorry, early game champion, falling off late game should not have the highest damage. He should actually have one of the lowest damages, because he can't cut through all of that health and all of that armor. When you're seeing this Pantheon have the most damage, you know there was fundamentally something wrong with the whole composition and the way that they played
I agree.
the comp.
Well, all right. Seems like the rest of the team is making the lobby
So it looks like we'll be jumping into our second game here.
real quick. Hey, let's. Maybe. No.
I think. I mean, I double check with Angie, but like, we need to be everything out.
Okay, guys. Let's hurry. Yes, this one.
Just to try to finish up as soon.
All right, we're going on to our second game.
Jumping into our potentially our final game here.
Potentially the final game.
If the Chalupas are able to take one more. I mean, after that pretty convincing win last game, where I wonder how.
All right. So, what do you think the
what-
bans are going to be? I definitely think they should ban Yasuo, just because of the fact that
I think that they'll learn from their last
Right.
game, and they'll definitely ban Gragas. I will be shocked. Or they could bait the
No,
Gragas
they need.
pick.
They could,
because
but
now they are on
I
different
also
sides.
believe that they need to ban Yasuo. Yasuo was too much pressure.
I think so, but I think that was mainly because of the jungle invade. Like, you know, that caused so much
That's
pressure,
true.
That caused so much havoc that they, like, you know, the rotations were weird, and the way that the champions work is that the Chalupa's early game champions were a lot stronger than No Clues.
Okay, so let's see what happened now.
So let's see what we go into here. We're probably going to expect an early ban of something that we saw really strong last game, unless they intend to pick it. But I mean,
So
we'll see
Chalupas.
how they
Let's see what they
manipulate their first pick this game to see if they can get any power picks here. Let's see what
Chalupas.
they ban.
All right, so nothing going on right now. They have 2 seconds. 1. Okay, so Alistar.
And
They
Alistar
banned the
ban.
Alistar pick. The Fiora.
It's still
I
a pretty
c-
good ban.
I can
I'd
see the
say,
Fiora
but
ban, yeah. The Alistar and Fiora ban, I can see.
Fiora,
why.
I'm pretty 100% sure that this Fiora ban is specifically targeted at MI High because
Oh, he
he
plays-
plays a lot of Fiora. That's one
That
of
makes
his main
sense.
champions top lane.
That
So
makes
they
sense.
it seems like they have done their research and, like, you know, this is what it takes to win tournaments. You know,
Right.
you do your research, you study your opponents.
Ooh, so the
we do see
Yasuo ban
Yasuo
was
ban come out.
correct. All right. So we see a
did see the
Lissandra
Yasuo
ban.
ban and the Lissandra ban. So I mean,
I want-
Lissandra.
Who plays Lissandra?
I don't think anyone plays Lissandra. I just think they're just banning her just because she's a strong champion. The roams are good. The escapes are good. She's just a very
Right.
good
Okay,
overall
yeah.
champion.
Okay, I can see that. Then Nala's ban. Okay.
Nala's ban.
So they're
ooh,
banning a
and
lot
the
of
Gragas ban.
Ooh,
That's what
okay.
I wanted to see. Was
Yeah,
the
the
Gragas,
Gragas ban is definitely needed.
And I mean, I think they banned that because they didn't want the enemy team playing it. I mean, it's a strong pick right now. It's one of the strongest junglers. So I'm actually really glad to see them, like, you know, banning that out. They expected their enemies to play it and they banned it out.
Nocturne first pick. That's really weird.
Not surprising. I actually know the reason behind the Nocturne pick.
Okay,
But
cool.
I mean, I won't say too much to reveal any strategies or anything. But
Okay, cool. Well, in terms of Nocturne, just overall as a champion design, I just feel like Nocturne can't really pull off any, like I said, early pressure games. So,
the thing is,
Where-
actually, one of the players on that team is very, very experienced with Nocturne.
Okay,
And so
good.
that's probably why we're seeing this first pick.
Okay,
Nocturne.
cool.
Something that they're very comfortable
surprised
with.
me.
I
Definitely
mean,
surprised me.
they Chalupas definitely did their research, but not that much research.
Right. Makes sense.
Or maybe they didn't expect this Nocturne pick to come out.
Right. Ooh, Evelyn pick.
This would be really interesting to see an Evelyn pick, something that we haven't seen here yet.
Evelyn, actually, Nocturne counters Evelyn pretty well. Just because of the fact that, oh, there's a Janna pick too.
The other Janna pick, I mean, the Janna did wonders for them last game, you know. We didn't really see too many, like,
Rek'Sai.
really good Janna ults, like, you know.
Right.
But the thing is, she brought enough to the team. The rotations were good,
Right.
where she, like, you know.
A lot of movement
where they,
speed
They,
and,
they really
yes.
like that pick, and
Right.
it looks like they're going to continue
No, it makes
to pick
sense.
that
And it's
champion.
actually a really perfect counter against Nocturne for the bot lane. Anyway, then we see a Rek'Sai pick. It's global against global, but Rek'Sai has a lot more pressure. He has a knock up, a mini knock up, and a slow, so it's pretty good. I can never see that. Ooh, a Zac pick.
And I mean, this Zac pick will probably go over to Korean Zac. Go figure.
Oh, yeah. I actually didn't notice that until you said it. Let's see what happens here.
So last game they actually did ban out the. Oh no, they switched the Zac pick and
To a
going for
Bard.
a Bard.
Nice.
Bard is actually a really, really strong support. Brings a lot of pressure, but I'm not really sure how much he can do against a Janna. So this will be interesting. It looks like they did like the Jace AD carry, and they might go with that again. We'll see if they either push that to a different role or if they continue to take that into AD.
Pretty sure. It's pretty sure Jace is going to Sage again, so
Most likely is what
Yeah.
we'll end up seeing.
we'll see what happened. All right. Wonder if there's a yeah, it could be the Jace AD carry again. That's what's been Sage been running all this time.
Right. And
Then Toast is going back into
I
Lucian
mean, after
pick.
watching last game, I can't really comment on the effectiveness of it. I didn't really see any plays
Ooh,
that
we
really
see a Jin.
made it
Oh
a
no,
pocket
we
pick.
gotta Mikey the Bully is actually picking Malphite. Oh, Korean Zac. Okay, Korean Zac
We'll
going
see if they
Zac.
stick with that. That might be a top lane Malphite, most likely.
What is going on?
So interesting picks here. We do see the Zac pick. I mean,
Zach going top?
so it seems like the Korean Zac, he's pretty confident on Zac based off of his name. So we'll see how well he does with that. It's at either top or
Wait,
jungle.
what's going on? So wait, Bard is support.
Mhm.
Jimmer Fred at 80 carry.
Yes.
Okay,
Well,
so
no,
yeah,
no.
no. Is that what's going on?
No, probably Sage will probably be 80 carry again. Jimmer for that back. They'll probably be playing the same roles they did last game.
Okay.
So probably what we'll end up seeing is Nocturne in jungle and Zac top is probably
Zach
what I'm
top. I actually
expecting.
play Zach top a lot. It's actually he's unkillable.
No, yeah, it's actually really strong. I think it's very good.
So we'll definitely see how this plays out.
So instead of actually banning the Malphite this game, they decided to pick it. So see how this. Oh, we see the Zed pick. It's interesting. What do we?
All right. So Nocturne is going jungle.
Who's mid?
Oh yes.
Oh,
Okay, so they're what?
what? I don't really know what's happening here.
Well,
It
for
looks
blue
like-
team, it seems like I don't really know what gets. I guess in Jimmer Fred is 80 carry, with Tristana, Korean Zac going top as Zac, and Nocturne going jungle as
It might be either mid Tristana?
no,
Which
no,
is-
it's mid Sage, mid
Mid
Jace.
Jace, and then
Then
80
oh
carry.
yeah, it makes sense. So Swish is going to yeah okay so no yeah it makes sense. Then U.S. economy going support.
I can't comment on this just because I mean Zed in my experiences has hard counters Jace. I'm actually surprised that they let Zed through. Zed is actually a very popular solo queue and Fi's ban just because of the new item. It gives him so much so much kill potential. But
Right.
he does get countered very hard by the QSS because it's two of his spells that get negated due to it. So probably seeing a lot of QSS coming out for Jace and Trist.
We'll probably see QSS on Mike the Bully too, just because of the fact that
It
I'm
seems like
pretty
they
sure
don't
you can
really
QSS
have-
the exhaust, right?
You can QSS exhaust. I probably didn't think it would be worth it,
I
but
don't think so.
the gold too much gold for the amount of worth that he'll get out of it.
Okay.
But he'll probably be able to force a lot of these exhausts, and then Zed is he's a huge lane bully. So Mikey the Bully probably knows that a thing or two about
Right.
being a bully. So they're probably
See
gonna
what
push
happens.
Sage out of the lane, but we'll see how it plays out. What I do like is the Tristana pick because I mean, it's against Zed it's very good because if Zed ults in, she can just ult out and then jump. So like it gives her that a second layer of safety. But against Malphite, nothing you can do there. Once you're probably gonna get hit by that ultimate, you're probably pretty dead. And I mean the way that these teams have been playing, it seems like they're very coordinated. So probably gonna make pretty good plays like that. So, yeah, looks like that Zac top lane against Malphite. Probably a farm lane mainly. Although Zac does have a slight advantage. He does deal magic damage. And most Malphite scales off of armor, so most effective against him is magic damage.
Both team is actually really AD heavy if you look at it. Because
More AD heavy, right?
that's what I'm saying. So both team is actually really AD heavy,
I actually think blue team has a better distribution of damage than purple.
right? And I agree with that. Zac is definitely a lot of AP damage.
Right,
And
exactly.
he
People
could-
really underestimate how much damage he deals.
Right, and he does maximum per health, so he should be able to. I feel like Zac should be able to win top lane, in my opinion. Just based on how I play Zac and how it works, it's just like no matter how low, it's actually better the lower health you get because the lower health you get, the more health you regain by picking up your blobs.
I actually expect to be in even lane. I think both players are smart enough where they'll know, hey,
Right.
we can play pretty safe and we can just get away with it. But the thing is, Korean Zac, I'm assuming he has a lot of experience on Zac, so he should really know when he can push his advantages. So I agree with you that Zac would probably win in this matchup.
I agree. Then, if we look at Jimmer Fredit, I never actually seen him win AD carry or U.S. economy go support as Bard. So we'll see how this goes. It seems like Toast with Lucian and Janna is actually they're going back to their comfort picks by going, just by going Lucian and Janna. So
Right. The dangerous thing that we're seeing here is actually because of a lot of these players are on their off rolls, and I mean, just based off of the way they play, they're not playing as effectively on their off rolls as
Maybe
they would
they're-
be on their main rolls.
Hold up, maybe they were just tricking us, and this is actually their main role.
I know these players well enough.
Hey man, a season can change you.
Not in league, I can't.
All right.
Once a lane, forever a lane.
So let's see how this turns out. Well, okay, there we go. I was like, that's not connected. Okay, cool. So we're actually,
Oh, my favorite skin, Snow Day Bard. I
yo,
love everything about that skin.
yo. Why is Malphite the only one who doesn't have a skin?
Come on, Malphite, step up your game.
Malphite, you're a rock. Okay, so let's see if they actually do that invasion again.
Probably not going to see invades. Maybe on blue side we will. Not expecting too much from.
Well, what I'm planning on, they're not really invading; they're just scouting it out. And let's see if they put a ward down to see if to scout out the invade.
I think they actually should invade. I think blue team has a stronger level 1. The Bard stun, people really underestimate how long the stun is, and it can stun 2 people.
All right, that's definitely true. But you gotta, the stun is hard to land. Oh,
That's
nice
exactly
stun.
what we expected to see more of
But
an
see, this is what I'm
invade.
saying. Like, this invade is just mostly scout out where. See, like they're just trying to scout out where the jungler starts. So this is what happened last time, right? They put a ward down. They noticed that a Nocturne smited, and it was just an easy picking right afterwards, right?
I
That's
actually
actually
really
really
like
smart.
this strategy by Ama Tieli. He's really taking advantage of the weak jungles and the smites, and when you know the way that these players start. But it's pretty obvious that both junglers start on the bot side of the jungle. So I mean, we'll see if he still tries his sneaky plays like last game. But looks like the lanes are underway, and so far it's gonna be. I mean,
Okay, well, MI just. Whoa! I just noticed MI has.
Yep, they did switch up their roles. It seems like. So once again, the MI High is a very good Nocturne player. Very good. So we expect to see a lot of good plays out of him.
I know that.
One of his mains. So
This is the one I'm talking about with Zach. If he throws his Rolling Stone at him, all he got to do is Q him, and he's slowed, then he can pick up his blood and back at full health. In a sense. So, in terms of lane advantage, I definitely feel like Zach is going to win this. That was a really good stun. So, bottom lane is definitely more aggressive now since they have US Economy and German Freda, who are both really high tier players. Put together our bottom.
Both of them actually have a lot of experience playing with each other.
Oh, really? That's
They have played on teams before. I believe we did one as well when they were both on a team. So
okay. So Korean Zach just poking with his W, which is what's needed.
not much Malphite could do it. It's just
Oh, look at that! See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, look at him. He just picked up his blob and it's basically back and forth. Now compare that to
Ooh, it looks
Malphite.
like he's gonna play pretty aggressive here. He can really push Malphite out. Malphite's taking too much
Ooh,
damage
with
here.
the no. So what happened there was that was actually bad. He tanked a lot of minions. He should not have auto with the minions. Because you remember, spells do not count as minion aggro.
Looks like we have more counter juggling going on in the enemy jungle.
Ooh.
Rek'Sai
They're going ham. Let's see what happens here.
went pretty hammer. I don't think they can pick up the kill here.
They
Not
can,
an
but that was a
even trade.
really. Yeah, that was an even trade.
Not much. I mean, pretty aggressive, but I mean,
They can pick
do
up the
have
hot cocoa.
heals,
Yeah, they have the
right?
hot cocoa too. Pick it up.
God, that's hot cocoa. Yeah.
Boom, knocked him away. That was actually. Okay, well, Rek'Sai's taking their blue right now.
Yeah, I mean, we can once again see Alma playing very aggressive in the enemy jungle. This does a lot of things. It's because it forces, like, your lanes to rotate, and if your lanes are behind, if you have weaker lanes, then there's nothing that they can do to help him if they're pushed in. So he's really taking advantage of this, their lane's aggression.
Yeah, this is where pressure. Okay, now we see a gank here. Gank here at top.
Gank top
oh
lane,
my
and I
gosh.
mean, we did see that they were inside of their jungle, and he still didn't back off. Played really aggressive, and they lose the first blood.
He almost killed the Malphite. That was actually
He
pretty
played, he
aggressive.
kind of flashed into them.
right.
I mean, I'm
he could
not sure.
have flashed away or eat away. Like
I think he could have gotten away
could've.
if the Rek'Sai would have unburrowed him and he could have eaten right after. I think he would have gotten away.
I definitely agree.
And he still had flash in that
Right.
sense also, so he could have flashed and then eat away. But the way that they played it, he could have definitely played it better.
So we're just having a normal. Just switch that real quick. Okay, cool. So both games are just all the lanes are just basically CS, and bottom lane is more like a CS lane right now. They're not really going as ham as before. It's actually, if you look at the map, you'll just notice that Amatili has his tunnels all over Nocturne's jungle. It's actually pretty funny. Like, look at it. Like, it's all over blue side. It's like all over the jungle right now.
I really like the aggression.
I do too. Rek'Sai can definitely.
What's strange is I actually thought that
what the
Nocturne would be a stronger early game jungler than Rek'Sai. Ooh, the exhaust goes down, but a little late on that exhaust actually. That exhaust that did absolutely nothing. They just basically
do
wasted
that
a
much.
summoner spell there.
They're going ham.
Toast
They're going
playing
ham.
very aggressive. Amatieli is there. Ooh, two plays happening
Okay,
around the map.
okay.
MI High just getting tower
dead, he's
dove
dead.
by Mikey.
Wow, MI High was a really great play by him. He knows his champions. Oh, jeez. That's kind of crazy, man.
Yeah, pretty low health, and I mean, Zed was 6 and Nocturne was not 6, so I mean that tower dive was actually pretty easy, and he got out with like half health. So, I mean, probably more of a misplay on MI High's part.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I wonder what happened at bottom. Did they get a kill?
Uh,
No, nobody
I don't
died.
think so. Yeah,
nobody
I'm
died.
not I think they saw Amma come in and they just kind of backed off.
That's good.
Amma came in a way where they could just kind of turn around and walk away. Didn't really do much with that gank. Kind of revealed his position. So I think a bit of a misplay there.
Right,
But
well-
it did apply the pressure where they're able to back
Right now,
now.
all the solo lanes are pretty much ahead. Like, if you look at Malphite, he has the Negatron Cloak, and that's really going to counter Zac Magic's damage.
Which is nice, but I still think that Zac will have this advantage at least
will.
until
He definitely
Malphite
will.
gets the Abyssal. Because I think that's probably what he's going for with
Well,
this
once
build.
once Zac gets Spirit Visage, he's not going to kill him.
Right.
Which I'm thinking he's building. You know, in my opinion, he should be building.
Most likely. I see that.
Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, nothing. Okay, well, Jason and Nocturne are actually near mid. Let's see if they actually go on Zed or not. So they know Nocturne is near top with that ward at that river bush right there. So, or in the side bush. So we're pretty good.
Yep, and so they've got about a 1k
Ooh.
deficit, so slowly starting to build their lead. I mean, CS actually, we see Sage falling behind about 20 CS.
Oh my
Ooh,
gosh,
he's going
Sage
up
is
pretty
going
heavy here.
in.
I think this is a little bit too aggressive. Oh, he gets the ult off, knocks him
That's
away.
not happening.
He will
He's still
teleport back.
dead. He's still dead.
Wow.
He's still dead.
Very good mechanical
Right.
outplay by Zed, and he can't do it. He doesn't have enough mana. He can't turn it. He does have the double buffs, but yeah, it looks like
That
MI is
exhaust
gonna
was a
back
little bit
off.
way too early.
It was too early. I think so as well. He should have waited on that, and probably waited for Mike the Bully to commit a little bit more before he did that.
The Nocturne ult actually didn't hit Zed because he was still in shadow form.
No, he used the ulti as soon as the Nocturne came in.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, so he did avoid that damage. Very
Yes.
well played. That was really high level mechanics.
Again, that was really high. So right now mid and
Ooh, and the ult to cancel the
are we
E.
gonna get him double dog?
Zach's probably gonna
He's
die
still probably
here.
gonna get away.
He does have the CC reduction.
Maybe,
He's just
maybe?
keep running away. Oh, the flash is blown.
Oh, okay.
Does not have
Oh,
passive,
I
and he
forgot
gets
about he
picked
does
off
have
here.
passive. Okay, yeah. So he's definitely. So basically, like what I'm saying, all the solo laners are now ahead.
What's really actually I think maybe both the top laners are gonna build a ZZ Raw portal. Malphite for sure, that's what it looks like, but we're still unclear about Zac, but I think that's what they're leaning towards.
I don't think Zac should have built that chain vest just because of the fact that there's no there's no physical damage coming from Malphite other than his auto, but
It's more for the portal. The portal is in a very good spot right now.
is it?
The portal will
So what
probably be
happened with the
seeing
portal?
the portal got significant buffs over and over again, and people didn't realize how strong of an item it is. And they're now just starting to realize, hey, this is a really good item because one, the range on the item,
Oh,
huge.
now we see a skirmishes at bot.
Oop, it doesn't look like they. No, couldn't have kept going on that.
Kind of crazy is they put their 2-star players down at bottom, but then it's still pretty even in CS.
Although bot lane is even, other lanes are starting to fall behind pretty much. We see mid lane now at a 30 CS deficit.
No, that-
this
yeah.
is huge, especially on Zed. Zed, champion that snowballs out of control. He's able to roam really easily, pick up kills in other lanes, but if he starts getting out of control, this game could become a problem. And he's already got that lead, so blue team's gotta do something to really shut him down.
I don't really think there's anything that he can do. I mean, unless exhausted up, Mikey the Bullet could easily just shadow away and flash away, even with the knockdown. Just, Zed is actually really just. Oh, he's coming in with the. Oh, that was close.
You see Amacheli with his
Let's see
aggressive
what happens
plays
here.
again.
Are we going to? Are we? Is. Oh, that was
very,
really close.
very close.
Okay,
Wow,
so
that was
Nocturne barely lives, and we see. Oh, oh.
Oh
Oh,
my,
nice
the save
Janna
by
ult.
Janna. That's what we needed to see by a
Okay,
Janna.
now they're going way too ham right now with the
Wow,
exhaust
they
and
just-
everything. Oh, now we see bottom going
Jimmer
ham.
Fredette going pretty ham here, and wow,
Nice.
he does turn it, and he gets the flash from Lucian as well.
Okay, so Jimmer Fredette is hope and glory for.
Actually, both summoners blown by Toast, but none, only one blown by Jimmer Fredette. So he did get a win in that trade.
That was actually pretty high. That was actually pretty, crazy. what
I
just
actually
happened.
didn't see how the bard died.
Probably said. Oh.
Korean Zac here, probably, they don't have flash this time to dive him, so probably gonna get away. As a reminder, his ultimate does give that CC reduction, so even though he does cancel the E, the R has enough of a CC reduction where he can just kind of walk away.
Right.
Probably might get dived here.
Well, Nocturne's top, so.
We have seen that Alma can 1v1 Noct, so they do probably have the stronger 2v2.
It's definitely true.
Nocturne, I mean, I'm actually surprised that he lost the. I mean, it was very close, and I think that
what
was
happened
mainly
was
because.
the challenger smite, just because it makes 80k, or it makes them do 15% less, 50% reduction damage.
Did he have it then?
I think so. All right. So let's see what happens here.
So you were right about that. Zed picking up the bard. He did pick up another kill, and once again, really just starting to snowball here. They need to
Right.
find a way to shut him down. 4K gold deficit right now, and they're just starting to build it more by taking more objectives here. Here they're focusing on the Rift Herald, and not much that blue team can do to contest this. They just have to give it up. I wonder if they'll give this to Malphite.
They
Yes,
should.
they are giving it to
You
Malphite.
should give it to Malphite. The more top lane has top lane gets a lead, the less the jungle has to worry. And then he can focus on other lanes. Oh look, zero
Yep,
zero portals finished.
both top laners are building Zero portal. So I mean, I'm glad to see that they both realize the effectiveness of this item.
Ooh, they
Ooh,
caught out Jimmer. Or I mean,
Toast does not have both summoner spells here. Playing a little bit aggressive, walking
No,
in
that was-
Jimmer, walking in way too deep. But he's probably gonna get
God.
picked off
He's
here.
gonna die.
Yeah, that's a Malphite. He's done. He's just gonna get ulted.
way,
No,
no way.
Yeah, he's done.
That
Does
was
get
okay,
ulted.
okay. That Malphite all catching Tristana.
I think he did play a little bit too aggressive there. I think he should have let Bard take it. Ooh.
Toast just got bursted.
Obliterated by the Nocturne. We have a 2v2
Oh,
in the
they
top
catch
lane. They're
out
focusing on
Amatelli. Oh, that was
Amatelli.
a
Nice
really good
Janna
Janna
save,
ult.
and another play
Let's see
going
what
on bot lane.
happens
Focusing on the
He's
Nocturne.
dead.
He does die. They're probably going to still dive the Bard as well. Pick that up and leave. Nice. Got the double kill. And it looks like they won the... Oh no. Top lane. Yeah, that was jumping around too much. I lost track of what happened.
The camera just jumped everywhere because both top lane and bot lane were having action. Well,
Yeah,
so
I thought that Janna actually saved it and was able to turn it, but doesn't seem like it.
Amatelli's still alive.
Amachili was still alive, yeah, but
still alive.
I think it was because they sacrificed the Janna for the Rek'Sai.
They kind of had to. Holy crap! It takes forever to kill this.
Yeah, that's why it was one of his advantages. The range is actually the range, how far the Voidling travel, they travel from this bottom brush right here all the way to the second tier tower.
Oh, wow.
The range is very big. It gives you a lot of armor MR, I believe 60 armor and MR. It gives you the gold from the Voidlings as well. The portal is hard to kill. There's just so many benefits. The pushing power is great.
basically
A
it's
lot
a
of
Malzahar.
pressure. It's a great item.
It's a
just
better Malzahar
it's a
Voidling.
broken item, and I'm really glad to see both of
Okay.
these teams using the item. Once again, we're seeing that 30 CS deficit from Jason. Zed going to a 40 CS deficit. So still building on that, and Zed still getting out of control.
They're
4
catching
kills.
out. Ooh,
Good night.
that was a really good
He's-
just on ult.
Is he still not gonna die?
No, he probably will. Rek'Sai's covering him right now from behind. See? Boom. Right.
Alma does go in, does blow the flash, but he does pick up the kill, so I mean, worth it overall. See the
it is.
Malphite and Zac.
Oh.
He's
is he
probably gonna
tire
dive
that?
this. He is tanky enough to dive this. He does pick up the hot cocoa.
Oh, he
missed
missed
the
the
stun.
stun.
If he would have got that stun, he would have been able to turn it, but
Can't get the kill, I
did
guess.
miss the turn.
Oh, there was a
Ooh,
great
Nocturne waiting
Nocturne.
for Rek'Sai.
Okay. Let's see if they could grab the tower rail right here.
Once again, wet noodle fight in the top lane. See, look at this pushing power of this ZZ rock portal. The exhaust does go down. Probably not needed, but
Ooh, they caught
the
out.
Nocturne does come in, but
Let's see what happens. Janna ult.
I
Janna
don't
ult.
think he can keep going. Oh, he does get
Janna
it.
doesn't have ult. Oh, they caught out Janna.
Oh,
double kill.
and the Nocturne picking up that double kill. Nice
That's
play.
Really nice.
See,
That was
and this
good.
is what we see from MI High. We see he's very proficient on Nocturne. Even though he did get counter juggled early, he did fall behind. He's finding a way to build back up. He understands the champion's damage and how much he can do on that champion.
Okay. Well, Emma High just got the blue buff. Doesn't really give it to everybody. So they caught out
More
the ZZ
ZZ
portal. Wow,
portals.
there's like a... That's to choose which one to get. Oh my gosh. Might as well kill the board. This is going to take forever.
Yeah, we'll be here for a while. 5
So
minutes
think
of
of it-
watching Zac kill this portal.
Think of this as an inhibitor.
You can do it, Zac. Oh,
Oh my gosh. I didn't even have to take it before.
goodbye. Oh, that didn't kill him. Oh, nice
That
play,
was
but I
good.
think they're still going to continue
Yeah,
diving.
I believe they will.
Zed is bloodthirsty. He's going to keep going. Oh, not going for it. Oh, the Nocturne does show his presence here. The ult was blown, so I don't think... Wow, that's a lot of damage. So now they have 3 people here. It's a 4v3, so I mean, they're still feeling pretty confident. They're all at full health while 2 people are pretty low. They're looking to keep going in. They're going to keep dancing around here. They're going to almost miss their chance if they stay here for too long. We have people initiating. Janna using the ulti to disengage. They're peeling back.
What just
They
happened?
need to keep peeling
Michael
back.
Bullet just instantly gives
Ooh,
Jace and Tristana at the same time.
Looks like they are trying. Lucian's going to try to gun down some people. They are chasing him down. Goodbye, Bard.
Goodbye.
And
Sweet prince.
Nocturne as well. Wow.
Okay, wow.
Ooh,
They
they
got him
did get
too.
one.
Wow, he has to kill another CC.
Overall, it's really interesting to see how they move around the map.
Yeah,
Because
it
the
definitely is.
way that you saw from Red Team, what they did was they're lower people. The people who are lower health, they moved back, while the people who are higher health moved up. You can really tell they have good synergy with their team.
Wow, they're really pushing this tower. I feel like they should.
Yeah, they could push this tower. They have to be a little bit careful because Nocturne does have ulti, and he's up in 10 seconds, but I think they will get it way before that. Yeah,
Got
Zed just
second tier
deals
tower.
so much damage right now. I don't think they anticipated this how strong Zed could be. I think they should have been a little bit more wary of their picks and bans. I don't think they kind of are understanding like what's good in the meta right now, and that's kind of costing them these games.
Definitely is. So right now,
Once again, another objective going to
20 minutes.
the Chalupas.
Ooh, they caught out Janna. Wow. that
Janna gets
burst.
exploded.
Oh my
Nocturne
god,
being
double kill.
Huge, nice.
Are we seeing a comeback? Are we ready for another game?
Oh, and the double knock up, and Nocturne gets. Oh, the
Oh,
Bard
the
stun
stun!
saves him. Uses the
Oh
ulti.
my
Oh,
god,
I think they will live here. Wow, that was good. Nice turn. Wow, they saved his life.
Oh, Zed's
Oh,
going
Zed's going really ham here. Wow, what?
in.
Oh, he did.
Bard just tumbled right into Zed. Jim or Fred are probably going to die to Lucian right here. Ooh,
A
almost
lot of
killing
them,
Lucian.
Almost. Meanwhile.
Meanwhile, ZZ Rock portal. Whew. That's like an inhibitor. Okay, now they're going for the Rift Herald right now. Let's see what happens here.
Pushing up.
They
through
really
mid,
want
get
the pushing
another
power.
turret. Looks like they're actually on the Baron.
No, Rift Herald.
Oh, it is Rift Herald. Sorry.
Wow! Oh, Doctor,
That
what
was
that?
so
that was
fast.
like a Zed, but I'm faster than Zed.
What's Wow, that was way too fast.
I didn't even see what happened.
Like I said, he is very good on this champion. He knows the
Sage is about
damage.
to die.
Sage
No,
will-
he's not.
Wow, they're
What
covering
is
him.
going on?
Nocturne
There's, like-
going in.
okay,
Nocturne needs to be careful here. Ooh.
Okay, now they're chasing the Tristana, who's on Zed. Zed is on Tristana, the other way around, and they're trying to catch out Jace right here. They're still chasing on the top cross of the map.
Amachieli might have gone too deep here.
Okay,
He
let's
might
see
get
what
picked
happens.
off.
Let's see what happens.
Zed's here.
Oh,
Ooh,
that was
good
a nice
flash,
flash.
but does he? Oh, nice
Oh my
pick
gosh,
off. Nice
Jeremy
turn.
Brennan made a cool play. That was so dope.
Good-
oh,
good
that was
flash.
a really great flash by him.
So he used the flash to
Holy
extend
crap.
his
Oh
the
my
auto.
god, that was sick. So what
Great play.
Did they kill Amatil? No. Okay, well,
Amatil
this is a
did get away.
comeback. Am I seeing a comeback? Are we going to?
Possibly.
Possibly.
They still are at a 10K deficit.
Yeah, this is.
Really bad news for everyone.
Ooh. Zed just flew up Nocturne like nothing. Okay. Alright guys, so for those who are watching at home, we're kind of getting out of time, so the game is almost over and we're going to have to bounce out really quick.
Looks like we probably will not be able to finish the stream, but I mean,
But the game is about to be
the
finished.
game is going on. It's just getting too late here. It is midnight. Some of the people who have the equipment have to leave, so
Yeah, we're really sorry that this happened.
we will have to spoil it as well about who the winners are. But I mean, you could probably guess how this game is going to turn out, and
And the game is
the
gone
game
over
is
to
over, and
Chimichangas.
the Chalupas have won the
Chalupa has
game.
won the game. Spoiler alert.
Alright guys, well, we hope you enjoyed the Respawn Ready event. We hope you enjoyed our casting. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys next time.